Hey, did you hear? Scott Pilgrim is coming out on January 14th. And you're probably thinking, Scott Pilgrim? I mean, if you don't know Scott Pilgrim, that's okay. Admittedly, I haven't read all the comics. It was a comic. It started Scott Pilgrim versus the World started as a comic, and then it became a movie, and then around the time of the movie it was also a game. And now the game is coming back and it's coming out on January 14th for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, PC, probably every console and system imaginable, I'm sure. And I heard also that they're working on a physical version too. See, on the 14th, it's just coming out on digital, but eventually there will be a physical version of Pilgrim versus the World, the game, complete edition. And it's complete edition because it has some of the DLC that was, I guess, after the game came out, there was DLC. I didn't know that. I remember playing the original game. I think it was on Xbox 360. I think it was the 360. Um, I remember playing it, and I just love that game. It's so good. It's a side-scrolling 2D beat 'em up game. Think Final Fight or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, the arcade game. Um, it's a lot of fun. It's Scott Pilgrim. For those who do not know, Scott Pilgrim is about a young man named Scott Pilgrim who falls for this girl named Ramona Flowers. And I mean, it seems like, oh, hey, yeah, she's nice, she's cool. Uh-oh, she's got seven deadly exes that want Scott Pilgrim dead. So that's a problem. And it's very much like a video game boss fight. Even in the comic, and I know especially in the movie, it's like he's getting into boss fights, you know. And there's tons of video game references and pieces of video game music in there, and just it's a wonderful movie. I mean, the first time I saw the movie, I was blown away. I thought, "Oh, this is so good." And then I saw the movie again. I was watching one night, and without the sound, you got to have the sound on for this movie because it's a full experience. It's yeah. And so I watched it without the sound, and one night I was just because it was late and I was watching it, and I was like, and then finally I watched it again, and I was like, it's it's a fun movie, and the game is even better, I think. The game is just so good, and it's gonna be on the Switch. I'm just like, I need that on my Switch because I will play that like endlessly. I will play that on my Switch. I mean, that's kind of game you could just like you could play it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna stop for now, and you play something else, and then you're like, oh, time to play some more Scott Pilgrim. You go back and you play some more. It's a very good game, and I wrote a news article at GameReviews.com about this and kind of explaining the plot, which I guess I just did. But if you want to read instead of watch me, you can. Um, but really, get the game when it comes out. It doesn't matter what system you get it on. Get the game, and I would love to have the physical version, but I bet it's gonna be one of those limited releases. It's gonna be hard to get in physical form. Oh well. It's gonna be great to just have the game again, because it was just released on the one system as far as I know, and it wasn't released again. And then finally, Ubisoft and the creator and everybody got together and said, "Oh, we're gonna bring it out again." And here we go. It's coming out next month, and that's really exciting. It's very exciting, and oh man, I could go on for a long time, but I won't go on anymore. Okay, just get Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, complete edition when it comes out. You know, buy lots of it because hey, sequel, right? We could use a sequel, I think, right? Thank you, Ubisoft, and thank you everybody involved in bringing this game back. I mean, because what a fun game, really is. Okay, bye.